The glorious years of Britannia. Arthur, the once and future king, ruled from Camelot, blessed by the power of the Holy Grail. It was a time of peace and prosperity. Arthur, son of Uther, had already united the war-torn lands and claimed his rightful place on the throne. He had faced the fairy lords, and he had gathered the knights of the Round Table. This is where most stories end, but our tale begins right here. When Morgause, the Witch Queen of Orkney, finds a way to reach the terrible race of the Fomorians, defeated and exiled by the heroes of the Sidhe ages ago. When something ancient and powerful awakes beyond Britannia. King Arthur saw the signs and the omens, and he was worried. So it happened that he finally called the ones closest to him to discuss what should be done. He summoned Sir Lancelot, the bravest knight who ever lived. Sir Kay, his most faithful warrior and friend. And Queen Guinevere, his wife, famed for her otherworldly beauty. They all gathered out in the wilderness, in the shrine of the Holy Grail. Something happened in the shrine, something terrible. A blinding light turned night into day, destroyed the Holy Grail, and left only Arthur's lifeless body behind.
Oh dear.
Sweeping away all the others. The sky first turned as white as bone, then it became red like spilled blood. King Arthur barely survived. He has a gaping wound in his side that will never heal. Arthur is sick, and when the High King suffers, the whole realm feels his pain. His illness is slowly destroying the entire land. Camelot is in chaos. The Knights of the Round Table have disappeared or turned against each other. Arthur's former kingdom has turned into a terrible wasteland where the Fomorians dwell, who came out of the darkness as soon as Britannia fell. Heroes try to stand their ground, only to perish one after another. Arthur, the maimed king, was taken to the last safe place in Britannia, the magical forest of Bedegraine. The future of the realm now relies upon Arthur's son, leading the remaining armies of the Pendragons against the otherworldly hordes. Night is falling, and if the king fails, the nightmare will never end.
Well,
in just 1 year, the glorious kingdom of King Arthur has fallen apart. Camelot is a mere shadow of its former self, no longer the hub of the realm. The Round Table has dissolved, and lone knights are making desperate stands in an attempt to stop the hordes of Fomorians who roam the countryside. The entire south is in chaos and decay.
oh dear.
Arthur still lies wounded, barely conscious most of the time. It now falls to you, William Pendragon, son of the once and future king, to face the tide of monsters and keep hope alive. It is a daunting task that will require exceptional courage and skill.
Well, I have those in spade.
You have been tutored in the many arts of governing and knightly virtues since you were a child. But you are far from ready, and time is now short. You must focus your training in one area so that you can embark on your quest as soon as possible.
Right, so Daddy Arthur was a warlord who united a land divided. But such desperate times call for personal bravery. I wish to be in the thick of the fight, leading my men, from the fore. I shall become a champion. I mean, I think I mentioned it somewhere in my run through of the prologue, but I was intending to do the Sage for Septimus, but the spur of the moment thing, I clicked on champion, so it's going to be a champion followed by a champion. But then Dead Legions was a shorter campaign, so it's all good. I am going to be in the thick of the fight as a champion.
You begin your training, but there is much to be done in the meantime. Heartwood Keep and the lands around it are in deep disorder, and there is no leader to keep matters in hand. With the king incapacitated, you must govern the land in his stead.
Of course.
But first, you must assume your position as leader. Your father wanted you to grow up free from the influence of Camalot, so you have spent much of your life in seclusion, and people don't know what to expect of you. A regal act is required to show them who you are.
I shall undergo the trial of the venerable gods, and invoke their blessing on my quest. Yes.
The people rejoice at the return of the Crown Prince, and morale clearly improves in Heartwood Keep. But the cheers are quickly muffled by a myriad of troubles, and you are soon faced with a host of difficult decisions.
Oh dear.
The most pressing matter you face is the arrival of a sizable group of refugees. The keep is already getting crowded, and food is becoming scarce. You must decide what to do with these people.
Well, I am a just lord. I will let everyone in, open up the royal granary, and serve rationed food to everyone regardless of rank. That includes myself. I lead by example.
After a few months of intense training, you are as prepared as you can be at such short notice. But even though you have the blood of a true hero in your veins, you are still but one man. You'll need an army to lead. Besides the remnants of the Iron Guard, all you currently have is a ragtag band of volunteers. You must recruit more soldiers from the men available, refugees, hedge knights, and the survivors of lost battles.
Recruit anyone who has a bow. The Iron Guard will need archers to support their advance. I like my archers. My archers are glorious. I mean, cavalry is always useful though. I will go with horses. I can probably recruit archers easily enough, but cavalry for the speed and to take out their archers. Yes.
The army is ready, and so are you. The time has come to leave Heartwood Keep and begin your journey to seek a cure for your father and to restore Britannia. You steel your soul for the trials ahead, for you know that the greatest tale of chivalry has ended, and now the nightmare shall begin. Britannia is in ruins, and the refugees fleeing from the growing wastelands flock towards the forest of Bedegrain, where King Arthur lies wounded in Heartwood Keep. Over the last year, a ring of small provinces has sprung up around these woods. Sadly, discord already threatens to rip their fragile peace apart.
I like how the narrator added the word apart. So, I can't even scroll. Oh, I have to go through a tutorial again. Why? Actually, it's William Pendragon, unless it's... whatever. It's right there, Sir Bors is a bit close for comfort. So Rebels of Sherwood, so I've got to kick Robin Hood in the nads. Ooh, reward, Agravain. Ooh, I do like a good great sword. Ever since King Arthur was injured, the very realm itself has been dying. The roads are crammed with refugees trying to flee the horrors of the growing wasteland. Like moths to the flame, they are all drawn to the forest of Pendragon, where Arthur lies, wounded. You must restore order in the neighbouring Sherwood. That part of Pendragon is now bereft of its magical properties, making it a magnet for the refugees. Sir Agravain ruled here with an iron fist, which is vital in such grave times. But the voices clamouring for his deposition grew louder every day. Sir Marok and his troublemakers finally captured Sir Agravain and are keeping him in Greenway Castle. You must set an example to the rebels. Rescue Sir Agravain. Right, so... Oh good, I do have archers. I have a single contingent of royal guards. William looks pretty awesome in his armour. Deepwood warriors. Culture angels, apparently. But they are my light infantry. My iron guards are my heavy infantry. Blackthorns are my spearmen. I mean, I know it's not angels, it's angles, as in the Anglo-Saxons. At least I hope that's the case. Nah, it's angels. Right, so... Oh. Oh dear. Pendragon. Okay. Ah, skills. So there's the morality ones. Oh. Oh. Required hero level 16. I definitely know what I've got to work my way towards. Teleporting. Fomorian Slayer. Oh, that's going to be useful. Lightning Bolt. Definitely need that for when we reach flying things. Cleave. Always useful. Protect by blood. Passives are always useful. Just because you don't have to micromanage the bloody things. Right.
Sir Agravain used to be a knight in Camelot, but now he has become the self-appointed lord of the refugees in Sherwood. He rules with an iron fist, which is a vital trait in such grave times, but which also means that he has his fair share of enemies. After Sir Agravain had to deal with a rebellious noble family, a certain Sir Marok and his band of troublemakers imprisoned him in return. It's only a matter of time before Sherwood erupts in open revolt, and you simply can't allow that to happen this close to home.
No, I can't.
Pendragon used to be the deep wood of the Shee, a gateway to Tir-na-Nog, but the gates have closed. The region called Sherwood is still an untamed wilderness, though. You leave your army at the edge of the wood, and you continue your journey with only a handful of men.
Surprise can turn the tide of battle. We shall move into the woods.
You can only move slowly in the dense undergrowth, but it feels much safer than risking the open roads in a province close to open rebellion. Your hunch proves to be right when you notice a group of rebels, mostly archers, hiding in the bushes near the road.
I can avoid them and continue my journey to the castle in the woods, or I can attack them and take prisoners. We will avoid them.
You slip away in the unnaturally dense undergrowth and head towards the castle. The forest is slowly changing around you, and it feels more inhuman with each step. You try to follow the road from afar. Soon it branches off to the north, and a freshly carved sign points in the direction of a smaller settlement.
It might be wise to ask around the village first.
The village is small but tidy, and you see that the thatched huts have all been built recently. The villagers regard you suspiciously at first, but finally they gather around you and call an old man to you. The village elder greets you politely, and he wants to know your name.
Well, I need to know which lords they serve first.
The old man proudly answers your question with the name of Sir Agravain. Although you notice a burly woodcutter at the back of the crowd stifle a disapproving groan. You assure the villagers that you are not working for Loxley and ask them if they know a safe way into the castle. You learn that the castle was built in that part of the forest where even mortals could walk, and it was designed to withstand the attacks of the Sidhe. It has massive walls, but a tunnel leads from the cellar to the river. You leave 2 guards with the prisoners and leave. You should also avoid the guard post on the road.
I will accept the old man's invitation. Where did it mention resting? But okay, I will rest.
You enjoy the well-earned rest, and you take your time to dress the wounds of the injured warriors properly. Soon you notice that the woodcutter who disapproved of the words of the village elders has disappeared. He must be on his way to alert Marok's men. You must leave.
Continue.
You see a guard post built of crude logs blocking the road. It's huge, but it wouldn't be that hard to take it by force. Its main purpose seems to be to halt the passing wagons, not well-trained warriors.
We still have time until darkness falls. We cut through the woods.
Greenway Castle is a dark, squat shadow above the ancient trees. The towers are huge and the iron gates are heavily guarded. To the west of it, you see a small river running through the trees.
I tried to find the secret tunnel that leads inside.
The tunnel that leads into the dungeons is blocked by a thick grate, but you realize that the bars have rusted away. Marok's men neglected to replace the old grate, and soon you are heading deeper into the castle through the underground vaults. The dungeon is a maze of twisting tunnels, and it takes time until you find your way through the small cells and gloomy halls separated with thick oak doors. When you meet the first band of guards, you leave them to your men and hurry away to find Sir Agravain. Soon you find Sir Agravain. It turns out that Marok's men made him drink a brew that made him unable to use his arcane talents. When you release him from his cell, the knight asks you to go and find his faithful men who are also imprisoned here.
I shall do so. More men could be useful, and it is good that he cares for his men.
You find Sir Agravain's warriors in a large room. You finish off the guards easily with some simple charms and give their weapons to the prisoners. Then you leave the dungeons immediately. You leave the grim castle in a hurry, but soon you hear the sound of horns echoing through the woods. The rebels won't let you slip away that easily. You know that as soon as you reach your army at the edge of the forest, you'll have a battle to fight.
Indeed. So to battle we shall go. Well, they have a bit more men than me. Lots more archers. Okay, enough light infantry to compare. I mean, my cavalry is going to have to try and deal with their archers, possibly their light infantry, to battle. Oh, it looks like I'm starting on a hill. I have a crystal pillar. I have what looks like an Eldar webway gate or something. Oh, and a dragon skeleton or some such. Yeah, I don't need tutorials on that. So, she towers, and they grant me crystal shards. The mystic gate, dragon bones is a passive. Is a passive, but it's also very good. So I definitely want the. Right. So William Pendragon doesn't have a reef with overpowered spells. Okay, so they're going to be coming from that way. Looks like that's impassable terrain for the most part, so if I put you lot shall... Kind of forgot about you. Right. Archers. Spearmen back there, I suppose. Light infantry is muddling around. You there because you're going to run to that other one. Finish the deployment and immediately pause so that I can give the order without any hassle. Good, you are capturing that. So crystal shards can't be cast on flying units. That's good to know for future reference. Oops. And the Black Fawns. Bit of an evil sounding name though, isn't it? The Black Fawns. Good, that is now mine. Aha! They are capturing dragon bones. Right, I've got Bless. Sherwood light infantry. Hello, I just saw you. Oh no, ambushes. Right, who shall I cast? Archers. Archers must never be tolerated. Oh, right, I didn't. Right, so heavy infantry is the hard counter for them, because it was spears that was the hard counter for heavy infantry. Black Thorns. So Iron Guards go for the light infantry. Deep Wood Warriors. Oh, there's the... So, where's my spearman? You're going to want to go for the heavy infantry.
The enemy hero is casting a spell.
Cavalry, I gave an order. Move! You know, could you run so you don't get caught in that?
A spell
you can't
was
cast. Right. They've got a lot of archers around. That specifically targets a unit. That is good. So if I go for that light infantry. Oh, there's Sir Marok, who's probably about to cause a lot of issues. Where is my cavalry? What are you doing? Cavalry, do your job and move. Look, I'm losing Iron Warrior, Deepwood Warriors because my cavalry is not moving. Apparently you're walking. I don't believe it for a second. Okay, so this particular cavalry unit has decided they know better than I do about what to do.
Your units are in danger.
I think that's because they're getting caught up with... Yeah, you're fighting the wrong thing. Black Thorns, who are you fighting? You're supposed to be fighting heavy infantry. Archers, could you target something else? Oh, right.
A spell has been cast.
Just cast it on you. Cast it on you. You know, when I give orders, they usually entail actually moving. Right, so who are you? You're Deep Warriors, you're Black Thorns. Black Thorns, yeah, you can go for them. Bowman. Oh, great, the light infantry's caught my bowman. Because my cavalry is still not moving. Can you start moving now? I have the most disobedient cavalry ever.
Your men are going to die.
I know my men are going to die. You know why they're going to die? Because they're not obeying my orders. I give orders with good reason. You know what that reason is? The reason is because they will do their job and do it well if they follow my orders. Run, don't trot. What are you all doing? I'll kill the hero. Yeah, go for it. Right, you, stop dying. So, first battle of the game, and it is going craptastically because I've got the world's most disobedient cavalry.
Your soldiers are going to die.
I know my soldiers are going to die because my men won't obey their bloody orders. Are you going to start moving now? Oh my giddy aunt, they're actually moving. I mean, such a bloody honour that they follow orders.
A spell has been cast.
I don't care. Just you start marching. Whether it's charging, whether it's running, whether it's trotting, I don't care. Iron Guards. You're not doing anything useful, so go do something useful. Yes, chase down all those archers. Probably should have cast on... No, don't go for the singular bloody... Oh, I suppose you're... You could go for them. No, just go for the big cluster over there. I don't care. Run. I want speed. I want haste. I want you to do your bloody jobs. What a great first battle of the game. My troops deciding they have better things to do than follow my commands. I am the king. You do not disobey my orders. No, 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 no. I will have you all put to death. I just did the wrong one.
A spell has been cast.
That one.
Victory is near.
Hey, you wouldn't think so. Oh, look, Sir Marok's nearly dead. Good. I think I can speed up at this point. What are my archers doing? No, archers, you can stop. Now, there is an important question that you might be asking. Why didn't I retry the battle and not take so many losses? That's largely because I'm trying not to save scum too much and to take my losses and adapt around them. It makes for more interesting gameplay, at least from my end.
You defeated the rebellious army of Sir Marok, and Sir Agravain offers his alliance in return. He must have realized that Sherwood can't survive on its own.
Oh, good. So, which means I got the rewards. New unit to the reserve. Oh, I get more reserve units. I just straight up. Yep, for now you can join. What type of hero are you? Recruitment, because I do need to retrain all my units. Now, I've got 2. So I need another 2. How many Deepwood warriors do I currently have? I need another 3 of them then. And I'll grab another Iron Guard. And since I've got the reserves system, if I get something else I can move them to reserve after the fact. Right, so Agravain. You can have Sherwood, because that was yours to begin with. Oh, that's how I see what the retinue is. So, you are a warlord, whereas I'm a champion. Well, it's good to know. And you are terrifying already. Cool, winter was quick. Well, to come. Great, thank you. I believe units damage. Skills. So at some point I'm definitely going to want Summon Worm. Need to be level 4. I've got 6 skill points. Right, so a little more HP. Always useful. I can max that out even. I like the idea of Bless though, so I will grab that. And that only requires 1 skill point. I might as well grab that while I'm here. Mana or spell power? Let's go for spell power this time. Right. HP. Well, I want to get damage up to 100 before I think about anything else. You are all about accuracy because you are bloody archers. If you're useless if you can't hit. Black Thorns, damage. As the tanks, you need to be defensible. I'll get your defense to 50, then I'll start worrying about your damage. Although it might be a while before that happens, so... And Deepwood Warriors, damage. Close. 5th, 10th and 15th. Good to know. Right, so Better Grain. Liege Lord gains... Start construction. Sherwood. Same for you. You need to get experience from battle before anything else. Research. Bowmakers. Start. Close. Yay, I've completed all the winter tutorials. I can't actually click on anything else yet, so... And my money is instantly gone. I have also gained my first province. I can see on the mini-map... Wow, that is a big mini-map. I mean, compared to... Yeah, compared to the prologue campaign, which is just those bits, I've got all of... Well, can't say it's all of the United Kingdom, because Ireland isn't included, but I've certainly got enough.